If you're listening to this episode, I bet you're wondering what behaviors you're doing that keep you from getting your needs met and ending up in situationship after situationship. I got you. I've created a situationship quiz and I'm so excited about it. Take the quiz to discover more behaviors and more tips for navigating situationships, because I know you're in more than one right now. No judgment, boo-boo. I used to have 5 situationships at a time. Yes. So you're not alone. You can find the quiz at www.dontea.co/quiz. That's DONTEA.co/quiz. I'll drop it in the show notes as well. Okay, back to the episode. If you're listening to this episode, I bet you're wondering what behaviors you're doing that keep you from getting your needs met and ending up in situationship after situationship. I got you. I've created a situationship quiz and I'm so excited about it. Take the quiz to discover more behaviors and more tips for navigating situationships, because I know you're in more than one right now. No judgment, boo-boo. I used to have 5 situationships at a time. Yes. So you're not alone. You can find the quiz at www.dontea.co/quiz. That's DONTEA.co/quiz. I'll drop it in the show notes as well. Okay, back to the episode. Over the years, I realized if I'm going to be in a situationship, I'm going to make sure it works for me, right? Like if I'm going to sign up for a situationship, I'm going to make sure I get my needs met. Hey loves, my name is Dontea and I'm your fave self-worth therapist and coach. And this is my show, Situationship. This show is about getting out of toxic situationships that go beyond partners to family and friends and everything in between, to living a life of joy and self-worth. Okay, let's get into it. So, loves, I know it's been a minute, and I fully apologize for that. I know you've missed me, I've missed you, and I'm back. So, I know that by now, most of you have heard, seen, or read about the Diddy and Young Miami situationship, right? Or as some may call it, an understanding. We got an understanding. Or even some may call it, it's just like your straight up open relationship, okay? So I'm assuming most of you have heard about it, right? Well, if you haven't, let me describe it to you really quickly. I read the article in 2119. And it talked about how Diddy said him and Young Miami date. Like, he was like, we date. It is what it is. Like, we date. They have dinner. They go to exotic places. They date. So this is essentially what he said. I assume sex is also happening. However, I'm not in a relationship. I don't know those people like that, but like, I mean, So, either way, here's the thing. It got me thinking about how many of us have signed up to be in a relationship that was really a situationship and just waited for things to move to exclusivity, waited for things to develop into something more, kind of just jumping in and just seeing where we go because maybe that's what he said. Oh, if I make a connection, we'll, figure it out without really having a plan, right? Without really talking about what does dating mean to you? What does this look like? How often do you want to talk? Are we dating for long term that eventually, or, dating to build a friendship that will lead to a long-term relationship that eventually leads to marriage? Or we just, I like you too. Let's just hang out when we're free and see what happens. Who has been there? Raise your hand. If you can't raise your hand, blink your right eye. I've been there. Y'all know I've been there. Many times through, been there. 10 long years of my life, I've been there, done it, doing it. So that's the thing about situationships, right? It's kind of like we're here. We kind of talk about what we need, kind of talk about what we want. There's a lot. You know what? Let's just get into it. Let's just get into it. So I know I've been there. I've gotten so excited just to be chosen that I didn't even think to ask if he was seeing someone else, if he was in a committed relationship with someone else, or even would be dating each other for a short-term relationship, or are we both on the same page about dating towards exclusivity? I didn't think about that. I didn't ask if he was married, right? I was just like, oh my gosh, there's this guy and he has chosen to be with me. He likes me. I'm just going to jump in. No questions asked, no expectations asked, no boundaries set, no intentions, none of that. I'm being chosen. And so I'm going to ride with it, right? Because who knows when next time I'm going to be chosen? Who knows when that's going to come? So when he told me a few weeks later that he was dating other people, I felt like if I make a fuss, he will leave me. So my best option to have him keep me around, right? Notice I'm putting all the power into his hands. So my best option, I believe, to have him keep me around was to just roll with it and try my best not to get pissed the fuck off. Like, to not get pissed off. Not get pissed off when he didn't answer my phone calls. To not get pissed off when he didn't text me back until the next morning, right? Because over time, I learned that this behavior that he was doing when he would just like disappear randomly, right? Just poof, gone. Learned that this meant he was with someone else and just left me in the dark about it. So, because I just want to be chosen, also happy to be involved with someone on whatever degree, I would just wait around until his call. For real, like truly, like that sounds like, damn, you had nothing else to do. Oh, I had many things to do, but I canceled plans with friends. I didn't go out because what if he called me and I was out and I want to make sure I'm home or available, whatever, right? Just like hyper anxious about making sure I'm ready for any moment when he calls me, because he'll call me back. I just gotta make sure I'm available, right? Say no to other dates because I'm waiting for him to hit me back. Huh. Bananas. Okay. So side note, what I'm describing, this is a very different type of relationship from when everyone is aware that we are dating other people, right? This is different from when we've established our dating intentions. We've made them very clear. Hey, I'm not looking for anything serious. I just want to have fun. I'm dating other people, right? Those conversations were not taking place in the situationship that I am talking about. Going back to Diddy and Young Miami, it sounds like for them, those expectations, those understandings have been discussed, right? So what I'm describing here is the very opposite. This situationship story was nothing of the sort. Let's take a quick break. I bet this story has you wondering what behaviors you're doing that keep you from getting your needs met and ending up in situationship after situationship. Don't worry, I got you. I've created a situationship quiz. Take the quiz so you can discover more behaviors and more tips for navigating situationships. Because I know you're in more than one situationship right now, boo. No judgment, girl. I used to have 5 situationships at the same time. So you can find the quiz at Dontea, dontea.co/quiz. So dontea.co/quiz. I'll drop it in the show notes as well so you can figure out how to get unstuck. I'm so excited for you to take it. Okay, let's get back to the show. So when he finally called me back, I would have to act like I was unbothered, right? Everything's good. Oh, hey, what's up? A straight lie, a lie. I was very much bothered. I was very much pissed off. I was very much hurt. I was very much confused. I was very much anxious. I was very much depressed. I was very much low in my self-worth. And everything, right? Insecurity through the roof because I don't know what's going on. Thought we liked each other, that we're hanging out, but this is not what it feels like if someone likes you, but maybe it is, and maybe I'm supposed to be under more understanding, right? It's a tailspin. The anxiety kicks in full force. So over the years, I realized if I'm going to be in a situationship, I'm going to make sure it works for me, right? If I am going to sign up for a situationship, knowing this is not going to be something long-term, knowing this might just be a weekend thing, this might be a 4-week thing, might be, a birthday boo, right? Like if I'm going to sign up for a situationship, I'm going to make sure I get my needs met. Right now, currently in my life, I'm not interested in an extreme situationship, right? Like I'm not into all that kind of stuff. However, there was a long period of time when I truly felt like this was my best option. I really believe like this is as best as it's going to get. This is what I deserve. I deserve to be with the men who are too busy, tied up with their friends, too busy, tied up with work, or, I'll call you back when I can, and cancel plans, or show up late to a date and have to leave early, like all that kind of stuff. I really thought that I deserved half-assedness. Honestly, keep it real. Like I really felt like I deserved that. So I started to really be like, okay, if I'm going to sign up for this, knowingly sign up for this, I'm going to work it for me, right? And when I worked it right, I got many needs met in that period of time. So for this episode, let's get a little non-traditional. See what I did there? Non-traditional, right? Non-traditional relationship. This is a very non-traditional episode that I'm doing. Okay. So, honestly, like in our society, right? Let's take it there. There's so much pressure in our society to be in a monogamous relationship, right? Exclusivity, one-to-one, it's just you and I. But what if that's not your reality right now? And girl, I know it's not. It's still summer. We may have a few days left, but it's still summer. It's still whole season. We outside, we inside on top of the sheets. I already know. Okay, so like reality right now. Maybe you just want to keep kicking it for the rest of the summer until you got to put on your sweaters and your leggings for fall. I understand, right? Because the truth is, we all have needs right now that I believe deserve to be met. If you want those needs met right now, they can be met. Why not? And I'll tell you just how to make it work for you for the short term and the in-between time, right? Right now, you're feeling frustrated to go with the flow in your situationship. He's telling you to be chill, easy going, be relaxed, right? So after these 5 ways to make it work for you, boo, you'll be feeling totally satisfied and in control. Okay? So again, I know this is very against the norm of how I usually do my episodes. These are 5 ways to get your needs met in a situationship you signed up for, knowing good and well this is not something that is long-term, okay? So, tip number 1, get clear on what you need. Get clear on what you want, right? So what that means is you want to get very clear on what you want out of this relationship, out of this situationship. What is he here for? What are you here for, right? What is it that you want? What is it that you're expecting? Tip number 2, speak your needs. So you've said what you want. Now it's time to speak the needs. What are the needs? Is it every time he comes to you, he's wearing a white shirt? I don't know what your needs are. Maybe you just need someone to help you make TikTok videos. I don't know, right? Maybe your needs are, I want to have sex every Friday night, right? Speak the need, okay? Tip number 3, set boundaries. Back again to boundaries, to boundaries, back again to boundaries. Did we ever leave? No. So tip 3, set your boundaries. There is nothing There's nothing more exhausting than not setting a boundary. We're just like kind of like hanging out in space, right? So after you set your need, I'm just gonna go with my scenario, right? You want someone to kick it with real casually for, once a week. The need is you want sex every Friday night. The boundary is you be on time. Maybe that's a boundary. You be on time. Can't be late. That's the boundary. Boundary maybe is respect me, right? Whatever. Boundary is safe sex only, right? Tip number 4, live your best single life. This is something I get really excited to talk about with people. And actually, this is something that is part of like our upcoming surprise. Living your best single life. Like, we spend so much time thinking about, okay, when I'm partner, I'm going to do this. Or when I'm partner, I'm going to go on these dates. When I'm partner, I'm going to have this vacation. When I'm partner, I'm going to, have someone to help me move the furniture around. Whatever, right? That is great. You will be in that relationship. You will have that. We will all have what we desire. While you are single, though, live your best single life. That means that best single life, go to that vacation. That best single life, go to that restaurant you've been dying to go to. You don't have to wait until your partner. Go now, right? And I added that in here when it comes to situationships because it's a situationship. Like, still live your best single life because you are what? Still single. Tip number 5, uphold your boundaries. Okay? I've said this many times before, and I'm gonna keep saying it again. We can set the boundary. That's cool. Safe sex. Be on time. Respect me. Now we have to uphold the boundary, right? I said a condom. You didn't bring one? No problem. I got you. Here's a condom, right? Don't call me that. Or either you call me this. Please respect me. I said be on time. That's really important to me. Time's really important to me. Punctuality is really important to me, right? So those are the 5 tips. I'm going to read through them one more time. Tip 1, get clear on what you need. Tip 2, speak your needs. Tip 3, set boundaries. Tip 4, live your best single life. Tip 5, uphold boundaries. So now that we've gotten through all of that, you are ready and set. So, to summarize one last time, situationships can be truly toxic. Like, let's keep it real. They can be truly toxic. It can lead to a lot of heartbreak, confusion, anxiety, low self-worth. So what I'm saying here is if you're going to decide to be in one, make sure you know exactly what you're signing up for. Get in and get out. It's a situationship, not meant for a permanent residence. All right, girl. Let me know how it goes. Hit me up. Until next time, love, go out there and practice these tips. You got this. Thank you for listening to the show, loves. This show was produced by Mackenzie Mazzell and me, Dantea. If you got a question you'd like me to answer, which I know you do, please send it to dantea@soireesandtherapy.com. That's SOIREES for soirees. When you do that, the answer might just become an episode, and I would love to keep talking about your question. Want to work with me? The link is in the show notes. I'll see you there, and I'll see you in the next episode. Okay.